Alright, check it out. If your phone been glitching, your messages ain't been getting sent, your plans keep getting messed up, or people just acting straight weird, shit, just blame Mercury. Yeah, we in the Mercury retrograde right now. And if you don't know what that means, you about to find out. But before we get into all that, you gotta do two things real quick. Make sure that you go follow me on YouTube and Instagram right now. And when you get there, comment "found you" so I know you came from here. That way we can really build this up, you know what I mean, and keep the knowledge flowing. Alright, now, let's get into it. So boom, what is a retrograde? A retrograde happens when a planet appears to move backwards in the sky from our perspective on Earth. It's an illusion, you know, kind of like when you in a car and another car next to you looks like the rims is rolling backwards even though it's still moving forward. You know what I mean? Right now, we in the Mercury retrograde, which means communication, technology, and travel are all wild out. You know what I mean? Mercury rules these areas, and when it goes into retrograde, expect misunderstandings, tech issues, and unexpected delays. So you ever send that text that just disappeared out of nowhere? Or had somebody completely twist your words up and say some other shit? Yeah, that's Mercury retrograde at work. That's why during this time, it's smart to double check your messages, back up your data, and think twice before reacting to anything emotional. You know what I mean? This retrograde started on March 15th, 2025, and it lasts until April 7th, 2025. So we still got time to ride this wave, and depending on your zodiac sign, you might feel it harder than others. This one is especially intense for Aries, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. So if you're one of those signs, stay sharp. But retrogrades ain't all bad. This is actually the perfect time to slow it down, reflect, and clean up anything in your life that needs fixing. The universe is basically forcing you to handle the unfinished business that you need to handle. So instead of fighting it, laying into it, you know what I mean? And that's all for today, man. So if this hit home for you today, just drop a comment and let me know. And don't forget, go follow me on YouTube and Instagram. And when you get there, type "found you" so I know what's up. Alright, let's keep building. Stay sharp, stay aware, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. And on that note, I'm out. Most people don't even realize their thoughts ain't their own. The Matrix doesn't just control your money. It controls your mind. And I know this because I was stuck in it too. Since birth, we're handed a belief system. We don't even choose it. We inherit it. And one of the biggest control mechanisms, religion. See, for me, it started when I was a kid. I spent some time living with my aunt, and she was a Jehovah's Witness. Now, if you know anything about Jehovah's Witnesses, you know that they got their own structure, you know what I mean? They got their own way of thinking, their own books, their own rules. She used to take us to the Kingdom Hall, give us all these Bible study books, and tell us, you know, this is the truth, this is how life works. She wasn't really forceful, but as a kid, I just went along with it. I mean, I didn't really have a choice. It's like, what else was I supposed to believe, you know what I mean? But even though I was reading it, sitting in them halls, hearing all them stories, something wasn't clicking. It just didn't fully make sense to me. I remember thinking, shit, if God is all loving, then why does everything come with conditions? Why is there so much suffering? And most importantly, if I was God, I wouldn't run things like this. You know what I mean? Like, if I was God, I wouldn't let innocent people struggle. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have all these rules where if you didn't do exactly this, you out of luck. I wouldn't put people through pain just to test them. You know what I mean? That never sat right with me. You feel me? And the crazy part, I didn't even say nothing about it, you know what I mean? I just kept those thoughts to myself because I knew if I asked too many questions, the response was just going to be, well, that's just how it is. You just have to have faith, you know, the whole cliche, what they always say. So that's when I first started realizing something was off. That was my first real moment of questioning the program. But here's the thing, though. Most of us don't even know we're running on a program. We're born into a system that tells us what to believe, how to think, and who to be. Whether it's religion, school, or society, they install the program early, before we even develop critical thinking. They tell you what's right, what's wrong, what's possible, what's impossible. And if you never stop to question it, you'll live your whole life running off somebody else's script. But doubt is your first sign of awakening. The moment you start questioning things is the moment you start waking up, man, for real. I didn't have all these answers back then, but I knew something wasn't right. And if you've ever felt like this, it's because your soul is rejecting the programming, you know what I mean? It's trying to tell you something. And here's what they don't want you to know. Spirituality is the truth they don't want you to find. See, once I found spirituality, everything finally made sense. It explained what religion never could. It showed me that I wasn't crazy. I had just been on the wrong program my whole life, you know what I mean? So when I started looking into spirituality, things just clicked in a way that they never did before. And I was like, oh, now I get it. Okay, I see. It wasn't about following rules. It wasn't about fear or punishment. It was about understanding that I'm connected to everything and that I have control over my own energy and that I don't need a middleman to tell me what my connection to the universe is for real. And that what the system is afraid of, people realizing their own power and breaking free, all right? So if you've ever felt like something in your life just don't add up, trust what you're feeling. Your soul already knows the truth. The Matrix's biggest trick is making you think your thoughts are yours when they've actually been given to you. But once you become aware, you can start reprogramming yourself and thinking for real. Maybe for the first time ever, shit. You know what I mean? So we just gonna end that here. You know what I mean? And shit, next video, man, we gonna talk more about something else. Maybe this whole subject, I might expound on it, but you know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all today. On that note, I'm out. What if I told you, every time you pick up a controller, you actually getting a sneak peek at how the Matrix really works? You think you just playing the game? But what if the game is playing you? See, every time you log in, you literally stepping into a simulated world inside of another simulation. It's a Matrix inception. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Think about it. Fortnite. Before you even jump out the bus, you in the lobby, waiting to be born into the match. That's just like life. Before you enter this world, you in a waiting space. Then, when you finally drop, that's birth. You land and instantly survival mode kicks in. You scramble for weapons, resources, positioning, just like in real life, right? Where from the moment you were born, you're conditioned to compete, to secure money, power, and protection. And when you die in the game, you don't stop existing. You either spectate, watching the world that you were just in, continue without you, you know what I'm saying? Or you queue up and re-enter another world, a new body, a new life, reincarnation. GTA is a level of this shit. So GTA, you got free roam, cause and effect, but it's still scripted though, you know what I'm saying? There are program limits. So things you can't do, places you can't go, laws you must follow unless you want consequences, you know what I'm saying? Just like in real life. You think you have freedom, but every choice is already coded into the system. 2K and Madden, think about it. It's the illusion of choice. You build your own character, customize your stats, but you still playing within the system. Just like how in real life, they tell you to grind and level up, but the game itself has already decided what's possible for you. Brawlhalla, pure combat simulation. Just like life, endless conflicts, political, social, personal. Fighting to survive. Fighting to be the best. Fighting just to exist, shit. But here's the real question, though. If you can recognize that you inside the game when you play Fortnite, why is it so hard to recognize that you inside the game when you wake up every day? You know what I'm saying? If you could step outside the game you call your life, would you see what's going on? What would you see, though? Who's controlling the rules? Who's holding the controller? And most importantly, are you ready to unplug? Go ahead and turn that game off real quick, dog. We got some real life to get to. And I ain't talking about the video game either. I'm talking about this game we call life. I'm gonna turn this shit off and get to the real life. And on that note, I'm out. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Have you ever noticed how you can wake up feeling fine, but at the end of the day, you exhausted? You know what I mean? Completely drained. You didn't run a marathon. You ain't go to the gym, but somehow you exhausted. Mentally, emotionally, even physically. That ain't just a coincidence, man. Your energy is being harvested. And most people don't even realize it. So today, I'm going to break down what energy harvesting really is and how it's happening to you right now in your every fucking day life. And how to stop it before it leaves you completely drained, too. All right, so before we get into that, I want y'all to go ahead and follow me on YouTube and Instagram. All right, my Instagram and YouTube is the same. All my handles is the same, 608BossTG. But I'm going to drop it right there anyways for you. Make sure you go tap in. And when you get there, make sure you comment on something. Comment found you so I know where you came from. All right, and we're going to build this up. All right, now let's keep it on moving. So what is energy harvesting? Energy harvesting is the process of taking energy from an external source and converting it into power for something else. So normally, we think of solar panels collecting sunlight or wind turbines generating electricity. I can't even talk. I told you my tongue is tired a little bit. But this goes deeper than technology for sure. So your focus, your emotions, your spiritual energy are all being used as fuel for things you don't benefit from. So think about this, right? Social media, it's cold as fuck. I'm trying to hold this phone. Social media thrives on keeping you addicted, man. They thrive on keeping you addicted, strung out, heavy on the strung out, right? So the news, they make money off keeping you angry, afraid, or upset, you know what I mean? And certain people in your life constantly bring drama and stress, but somehow they feel fine while you left feeling exhausted, you know what I mean? Like, what? How'd that work? That's energy harvesting. That's how it works, all right? Now, there are 3 different ways your energy is being harvested every fucking day. Number 1, the biggest one, social media and the attention economy, right? So every time you scroll on your phone, companies are profiting from your goddamn focus. Now, social media algorithms are designed to keep your ass engaged as long as possible, right? The longer you stay on the app, the more ads they can run. You know what I mean? And then the more money they get to make as well as a result of that shit. So then after that, they're going to track what makes you react the most. Whether it's anger, shock, or excitement, something funny, you know what I'm saying? They're going to track that shit and they're going to push all that shit right in your face. Push it on your feed. You know what I mean? So you ever notice how outrage content goes viral faster than positive shit? That's because fear, drama, and division trigger strong emotions, which means you'll stay online longer, commenting, arguing, and reacting. Oh, yeah, and this is for entertainment purposes only, man. These is just jokes, man. I'm just fucking with you. You'd be better off if you just go ahead and understand that there's other beings walking amongst you. Me too. I'm seeing them all day, every day, right now. Just saying, to be alive is to be aware. So my brother came over here not too long ago. You know, I was supposed to do a few reattachments to the locks. You know what I mean? Couldn't find my needles to save my life, boy. As soon as he leave, you know what happened. I found him. Interesting. Right? You know what I'm thinking. Wasn't meant to be. Not to say that I ain't gonna do a shit, because I already reattached some of his locks. I'm just saying, like, not this time. It wasn't time for me to do it right now. I gotta be doing something else right now, clearly. And he probably need to be doing something else right now, too. So, you know, he gonna spin the block later. We're gonna get it done. It's just interesting, though, right? What up, what up? It's a new cycle, a new season, a new year. Alright? So, let's make sure we make the most of it, man. Make sure you come outside too, man. Make sure you come outside and enjoy some of this weather, man. Even if it's a little cloudy. It might be a little cloudy, but you need this weather. Hey, winter, chill with, man. But one thing though that we ain't been able to do all winter, well, some of us up here in Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying? We ain't been able to ground because it's been cold as hell. Now, get your ass outside and get the grounded, man. Put them feet in the soil. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's all I want to tell y'all, man. Because I'm just out here real quick. I'm finna go pick up my daughter and stuff. So I'm going to holler at y'all later, man. And on that note, I'm out. Told you. And what I say, I was just gonna start recording. Yep. Here we are. Oh, let me slow down. I don't even know why motherfuckers be getting mad at me. Cause I'm just another nigga on the internet. You ain't gotta believe what the fuck I say. I don't even care if you believe it or not. You choose to disregard the information if you want to. That's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I did my part. You know what I mean? I put it out there. So it's just crazy. You ain't gotta agree with nothing I'm saying. I'm just another. Well, I'm not just that. Let me stop saying that. I ain't just another nigga on the internet, but yeah. On a personal note, just found out that they put me on child support. Yeah, like my candle. Yes. Don't worry about that intent. Just know. Look at that flame. Look at that flame. It's all good, man. I was sending my baby mama money, but now that they taking money out of my check, I ain't gonna do that no more. You know what I mean? You have to, don't. I sent it. It's already been sent. But for real though, if my baby needs something, for sure I got it. But like, you know what I mean? Manage that money wisely. Don't be over here spending that money on stuff that ain't got nothing to do with my baby. Cause that's for her. I ain't tripping anyways, man, you know. They gonna do what they gonna do. What that mean? I just gotta get some more money. Cool. I've manifested. And on that note, I'm out. Half of the secrets of this realm is in your dreams, bro. And if you can't remember your dreams, then you need to detox your body. First things first. Because that's how the messages get to you, man. And they be seeming weird, you know, your dreams be seeming all crazy, like, what? How was I doing this? You know, you ever wake up, you like, man, I was doing this, that, and the third in my dreams. You know what I mean? Like, there'll be messages in them, though. So, if you ain't dreaming, you probably need to detox your body so that you can be lighter, so that you can be able to reach the dreams. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. That's all I got for you right now. So, on that note, I'm out. We almost at 1,000 followers, man. So, if you're rocking with your boy so far, go ahead, hit that follow button, man. Share my profile, man, so people need to follow me, man. Let's go ahead and be a part of the first 1,000 people that been rocking with me, man. You know, we building. We ain't doing nothing but building over here. So, like I said, the first 1,000 people. Don't you want to be a part of that? I'm like, man, I remember I was one of his first 1,000 followers. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. I'm gonna look out for my matter of fact on road. I'm gonna look out for my first 1,000 followers. I gotta figure out how to do that. Take a screenshot of y'all or something. Like I just need the first 1,000 followers. And I'm gonna look out for their ass on a regular. Something like that. But if your first time seeing me, go ahead and give me a follow. Bro, I just walked past some like two dudes, man. I'd say, "What's up?" They look at me like 709. Hey, bro, you think you too gangster to say what's up? Bro, you scared? You that scared out here? Sizing me up, boy. What you sizing me up for? I said, "What's up?" What's wrong with y'all, man? Scary ass, boy. I should have ran up on him when I said, "What's up?" He was shitting on himself. Look, scary fake thug ass dudes out here, bro. They be getting on my nerves, boy. Get y'all ass out of here, man. Get out the streets, man. You ain't about this life, man. Go home, man. Go home, man. The house is waiting for you, man. It's safe out there. It's safe. It's safe at home, man. Get out these streets, bro. Because you can't even handle when somebody say what's up to you, bro. Now, what you gonna handle when somebody say, "Hey, what's up?" Exactly. Scary ass.